Hey all, welcome back to Building Toronto's Regional Rail. If you're not already, consider following us on our other social media platforms and supporting us on Patreon. And of course, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. In this video, we'll be looking at the works going on at Rutherford Station in Vaughan. Rutherford is a regional rail station at the moment, which has semi-frequent peak hour services in the peak direction and hourly off-peak service on the GO Barrie line. The Barrie line, on the whole, is interesting because at the moment it serves Toronto far less than the Stouffville line does. Rutherford is the first station we're covering in the series on a different GO line, albeit the work going on here is very similar to that on the Stouffville line. The Barrie line is also getting upgraded piece by piece like the Stouffville line, however it's behind the Stouffville line on double tracking and station upgrades. While all Stouffville line stations will receive two-way all-day service and these portions of the line are being double tracked, the same cannot be said for the Barrie line. On the other hand, the major grade separation project happening on the Barrie line at the Davenport Diamond is already underway, while the Stouffville line's Kennedy Junction grade separation is much further behind. With regard to the upgrades at Rutherford, the station is going from the classic single-platform GO station with minimal shelters to a two-platform station with full canopies and a third express track in the center. Like Milliken GO, a major road under rail grade separation is happening. These grade separations near stations make more sense than those in between stations as the slow train speeds hold up the crossings much longer. Unlike any of the stations we've seen before, Rutherford has seen a major new parking garage constructed, and while I'm not a huge fan of that, it does mean that we see something uncommon on the GO network, an overhead walkway, quite similar to the one recently added to Cooksville on the Milton line. Now, Rutherford unfortunately does not have a lot of development nearby, with some residential single-family housing, but not much more. There's also a lack of high-quality transit service, which may be why we're seeing a big parking garage here, though that is a bit of a catch-22. Interestingly, both Rutherford and Maple, one station north, which is also getting upgraded soon, are quite close to Canada's Wonderland. A high-quality bus shuttle would make the Barrie line a great way to get to the park from the rest of the region, especially as stations near Eglinton and Bloor open. Looking at the work to rebuild the station, the original platform has partially been consumed by construction. You can also see work going on to build pedestrian tunnels. The old station building is not particularly pleasant, however a new one is being built connected to the Parkade. We can also see the overhead walkway in its place. It's very tall and the span is impressively long. At the base of this new walkway, we will see the work going on for the new northbound platform. It's not as far along as the new platforms on the Stouffville line though. You can see the gap between the platforms is much larger than that at the Stouffville line stations as well, due to the need to accommodate a central express track. Of course, significant work is also going on for the Rutherford Road grade separation, however unfortunately, this work is less visible than at Milliken Station. Finally, there's a massive new car park. The problem with these is that they take up valuable land that could be used for better transit connections or with redevelopment of the land into higher density uses. This makes sense as improved transit service makes locating development here very logical. While car parking may deliver some number of people to trains every day, it's far less scalable than transit services. Despite this, the one positive of the Parkade is that it significantly increases GO's presence in the area, which should at least build awareness. As I've said, the Barrie line, like the Stouffville line, probably has a lot of potential in Toronto, as long as fair integration happens sooner than later. Stay tuned for another video about the Toronto Regional Board of Trade's Fare Report soon. But it's really critical that stations like Caledonia and Lansdowne get built for this impact to truly be realized. I'm happy to see work going on at Rutherford and on the Barrie line in general. It's good to see all the work going on with GO RER's northern lines. While traditionally the Lakeshore line's got all the major infrastructure, the work on Barrie, Kitchener, and Stouffville is deeply exciting, and we have many more videos to come. Stay tuned to the channel for more Building Toronto's Regional Rail, and as always, good night.